The afternoon sun beat down on the Pride lands, its rays painting the savanna in shimmering gold. As the day warmed, the animals sought shelter beneath trees or near watering holes. But in the heart of the kingdom, all was bustling with life. Kopa, full of energy as always, darted through the tall grass, his eyes scanning the horizon for his next adventure. Simba and Nala watched from the shade of a nearby baobab tree, their eyes half closed in the peaceful heat of the day. For a moment, everything seemed perfect. The land was thriving, and their son, full of life and promise, was growing into a strong lion. But even in this tranquility, Simba's thoughts were troubled. Scar's name had not been spoken in the Pride Lands for years, and though Simba believed his uncle had died in the fire during their final confrontation, the unsettling feeling that something from the past was not finished gnawed at him. He couldn't explain it, but there was a shadow on his heart, a sense that the past was not as far away as it seemed. Kopa, Simba called, snapping out of his thoughts. Don't stray too far. I won't, Kopa yelled back, though his focus remained on the horizon. He had always been fascinated by what lay beyond the Pride Lands, the vast unknown that stretched beyond the territory his father ruled. His adventurous spirit often got him into trouble, and today was no exception. In his wandering, Kopa had ventured closer to the northern border of the Pride Lands. It was a place few lions dared to go, for beyond it lay the Outlands, a desolate and dangerous territory ruled by creatures with no respect for the circle of life. As Kopa chased after a grasshopper, he stopped abruptly at the sight of a dark, jagged canyon looming ahead. His heart quickened with excitement. I bet no one's ever been this far, Kopa muttered to himself, edging closer to the border. He felt a thrill run through him as he peered over the edge of the canyon, the rocks below jagged and foreboding. You shouldn't be here, young prince, came a deep voice from behind him. Kopa jumped, startled, and spun around. A large lioness stood behind him, her dark coat nearly blending into the shadows of the rocks. Her yellow eyes gleamed with a knowing look, as though she had been watching him for some time. Who are you? Kopa asked, puffing out his chest in a display of bravery. And how do you know I'm the prince? The lioness smiled faintly, though there was no warmth in her expression. Everyone in the Outlands knows of you, Kopa, the son of Simba, future king of the Pride Lands. Kopa's curiosity was piqued, though a small voice in his head warned him to be careful. The Outlands? My dad says it's dangerous out here. He's right, she said, stepping closer, her voice calm but laced with an edge. It is dangerous, but danger is not always what it seems. Sometimes the real threat hides where you least expect it. Kopa took a step back, feeling uneasy. What do you mean? Your father may not have told you the whole truth about the Outlands, she said, her eyes narrowing slightly. There are many stories he would rather you not know. Stories of betrayal, of lost lions, of exiles who have suffered greatly. Kopa frowned. His father had always spoken about the circle of life and the balance that must be maintained in the Pride Lands, but he rarely mentioned what lay beyond. Why should I believe you?